everybody. Welcome to our free comic book day. Top 10 quick comic picks.
Yeah.
It's a very special show. We are a week away from free comic book day, and we want to give you the lowdown on some of the books that you can pick up at your local comic book store. So go out and support them on May 4th. We want to give you a little taste of what you can expect and maybe what you should keep an eye out for when you head into your store.
Yep. Because there's a lot of good ones
There's
too.
a
Yeah.
lot of good ones. This is our short show. We will be doing a longer show. We're going over pretty much every book that is releasing for Free
Right.
Comic Book Day. But these are our top 10. I'm going to start unbiasedly with Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures. This is art cover by me. It is written by Daniel Jose Older. So our A story in here is the first meeting of the characters from High Republic Adventures and the Young Jedi Adventures TV show on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So this is all of their first appearances in a comic, plus a cool crossover with the main Star Wars High Republic young adult line.
Right.
So very, very cool here. And one to mention, if you head over to infinityflux.net right now, you can order this. You can get it either signed or remarked like I did down here with a little nub sketch available right now. But go out, support your local comic book store and support me.
Well, next up is the Spider-Man / Ultimate Universe issue. This is all original material. The first story in this is Spider-Man kind of fighting these Chuck E. Cheese type animatronic characters, which is really funny, but there's something controlling them, which is a little mysterious. And maybe Norman Osborn has something to do with it. In the Ultimate story, it's a little preview of the Ultimates #1 that we're going to be getting soon. You've got Captain America, Iron Lad, Doom. They go into this storage facility. It's essentially a superhero mass grave. And there's all kinds of Easter eggs in there for other heroes that aren't heroes anymore. And this is all going to lead into the new Ultimates book coming very soon.
Yeah, very cool. Next up, other than my book, this is probably my favorite one this year. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. This is the Images Energon Universe. And this has 3 stories. We've got a Transformers story, a Void Rival story, and a G.I. Joe story. And all of these feel very important if you're reading these series, but also a great jumping on point to give you a good taste of all of these. But this is first appearance of certain characters into this Energon universe, setting up big story plots coming along. This feels like the most meaty of all the free comic book day books, so don't miss out on this one. Great action, great story. It's just awesome.
Next is the Absolute Power free comic book day book. This one is mostly original material, kind of acting as a prelude into Absolute Power. Amanda Waller is running some experiments in the Hall of Order, formerly the Hall of Justice. She's running experiments on superpowered criminals, presumably to figure out how to siphon off their powers, which we know is what she wants to do in the Absolute Power story. But it isn't going quite well. There's a little something that she's missing. And then we also get a 3-page preview of Absolute Power #1 coming in June, I believe.
Yes. Next up, we've got Marvel's Blood Hunt free comic book day book. Plus, down there at the bottom, we got a little Uncanny X-Men. So this is really cool. The Blood Hunt story is a few pages, and it kind of just sets the tone and the placement of where are certain characters when the skies change and we're getting ready for this big vampire invasion. So we see Fantastic Four, we see Spider-Man. It's really interesting, kind of setting the stage for what's to come in Blood Hunt. And then the I feel like almost the bigger one for me is this Uncanny X-Men story, because this takes place post Krakoan era. This is our first story post Krakoan era, setting up the new. It's Uncanny X-Men, but also I feel like just a lot of the X-Men titles here, where we follow Jubilee, and I don't want to give too much away, but you kind of see what are the mutants' current status in the world from this. So very, very cool one there for Marvel.
And next is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it asks the question, who is Night Watcher? And that is what the first story is about in here. Someone who looks like a turtle is dressed in armor and is taking on some thieves who are robbing a bank vault and taking on other crime that's happening around New York, because the Ninja Turtles allegedly have gone off after the end of this new run, or this previous run, have left to do their own thing, and now there is this mysterious character patrolling the streets. And there's also a fun story of Splinter relaxing in the sewer one night when all of the turtles go out to patrol. What does Splinter do when they're all gone?
Next up for me, I've got Doctor Who Free Comic Book Day 2024. This is awesome. This is our first comic appearance of the new 15th Doctor, Shudigatwa's character, coming up very soon to Disney Plus and everywhere. So if you want to get a taste of what the new comics featuring the 15th Doctor will be like, check this one out. It's cool, and it's setting up kind of a story that's going to go into the new Doctor Who ongoing series.
And next is Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon is back. This is written by Jeremy Adams of Flash fame, of Green Lantern fame, and so many other good books. This is a prelude to Flash Gordon #1 coming in July. Ming has developed a weapon that can destroy entire planets, and he means to use it on Earth, but not if Flash Gordon has anything to say about it. But a couple of really big surprises in here as
Yeah.
well. A direction that I'm kind of surprised that they may be going in. So if you're a big Flash Gordon fan, definitely check this one out.
Or if you've never read Flash Gordon, it's also really
Yeah.
good. Next up for me is Conan the Barbarian, Conan Battle of the Black Stone. And this is really cool. So this is actually setting up a new big event for the Conan books at Titan. Plus, Robert E. Howard created other characters,
Mhm.
Conan, Kull. But there's some more, and it looks like they may be involved in this new big crossover as well. So don't miss this one. It's new material leading into a very big story.
And last is maybe the most surprising one. Maybe is
I
this
love
is
this one.
I Lie Popeye. So this is a new Popeye book, and think of this as Popeye by way of Dragon Ball Z or maybe One Piece, because there are some big anime manga type fights in this between Popeye and another villain. Bluto gets in there. There's a lot of big action, but yeah, this feels very much
Yeah.
like Popeye meets your favorite shonen anime,
Yeah.
bigger enemies coming in, getting stronger, having to beat them. This is
Fighting big monsters,
yeah,
big burly like sea creature
yeah,
guys. It's so cool. Don't sleep on this one
yeah,
because I think this one more than any of them might have people talking just
for
like,
sure.
"Did you check that
Yeah,
out?"
absolutely.
So that is it for our top 10 quick comic picks for Free Comic Book Day 2024. Hopefully you get a little bit better idea of what you want to go into your store, pick out from your local comic book store, head out and support them on May 4th. This is one of the biggest days of the
Hmm.
year for your local comic book store. This is kind of like their Black Friday. They may be running sales, they may be having special events or creators there. Check with your local comic book store, but go out and support them any way you can
Right.
because it means a whole lot. And like we said, head over to infinityflux.net where you can pick up my book, you can get it signed, all of that kind of fun stuff. But just check out the website. You can
Yeah.
subscribe to series, you can do a lot of fun stuff over there at infinityflux.net. And until next time, see
See ya.
ya.